All right, let's go over some simple nutritional habits that you need to form right now. Think about this. Your nutrition might suck right now currently. You could be binging, you could be stress eating, you could be eating sugar, you could be eating garbage, whatever it is. Let's start to develop some healthy nutritional habits to stick with so that way you can really attain your goals. All right, guys, this is Butch from Fitness Psychology. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So the first habit that you guys should develop with your nutrition is eat fruits and vegetables. Make sure you're incorporating fruits and vegetables into your diet, because when you don't, that's where you're gonna find yourself, having a lack of nutrients. You're gonna find yourself maybe binging or eating some like sugar, unnecessary sugars, unnecessary fats. So make sure you add fruits and vegetables into your diet, because they're gonna provide you with the necessary nutrients, vitamins, and also fiber to help you keep full and satiated. So the second habit you should form is actually consume a crap load of water. So you have to probably consume around 100 ounces to 128 ounces. So that's gonna be right around like a gallon of water a day. So why is that? You wanna do it because we're like 80% water anyways. We're just giant water sacks. So when we are hydrated, we perform better, not only with our workouts, but also cognitively too, with our minds. So when you consume water, you're also not gonna be as hungry. That can help with hunger pains. Honestly, like, you should just drink more water because you're gonna function better. And it can also contribute to weight loss. What happens with your body is when you drink a lot of water, right, you're gonna go to the bathroom. What happens is you're gonna start to flush out a lot of things out of your system. So a lot of sodium, a lot of other things that just kind of build up within your body, and you just feel cleansed. So make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Again, 100 to 28 ounces a day. That's gonna be right around a gallon of water. Okay, so the third habit that you want to avoid with this one actually is you wanna make sure that when you're eating, you're not eating so much to the point where you can't move. So I want you to enjoy all foods. I'm not gonna be the chicken and broccoli only kind of guy. So you have to make sure that you eat proper food, right? But don't eat to the point where you can hardly move. Even if that's like healthy foods, just don't do that, because then you're gonna feel sluggish and your insulin's gonna spike really high and then you're gonna crash. So make sure you're eating to like only when you're partially full. So take your time when you're eating. Probably try to dedicate around 10 to 20 minutes when you're eating your meals. That way you'll feel full without actually to the point where you can't move. So don't eat to the point where you can't move. Trust me. Here's a mindset you want to have when it comes to nutrition. Don't beat yourself up when you have a bad meal. So, like I was just mentioning, like, you don't want to eat to the point where you can't move. Well, let's just say if you had a binge, because we've all been there and it's just gonna happen. Don't feel bad for doing it. That's okay, it's gonna happen, but you have to start to develop the discipline, guys, to avoid those types of scenarios. So don't beat yourself up when you binge, because it's gonna happen. But make sure you just try to avoid it. If it happens once, okay, great. But don't make this a habit. Try to eliminate that. That's why what I just said earlier, eat to only partially full. Okay, another nutritional habit you want to form is, this should be a no-brainer, but avoid sugar, avoid processed foods. They are not going to do anything for you guys because they're processed. So they're going to cause inflammation with the body. You're going to feel sluggish. Your blood level is going to spike. It's just going to cause you to crash. Avoid processed sugary foods. So your sodas, your pops, your fats, your potato chips, anything that's processed. So when you look at food, when you go to the grocery store and you buy like a frozen food, there's a crap load of ingredients that you probably can't even pronounce. That's processed. It has no nutritional value to your body, so make sure you avoid that at all costs. Again, you don't want to feel sluggish, guys, with all your nutrition. You want to feel good, fresh, and energized when you're eating. Okay, now the last habit I want to talk about here is, because I actually think this is really important, is you are okay to add a cheat meal into your day. I really think that's okay, because think of what happens if you restrict yourself. Have you ever been on a diet where you restrict yourself too much, where you couldn't have like anything? You feel miserable, you feel stressed out, you lose focus. have a meal that you're gonna enjoy. Maybe not every day, but just have a cheat meal at some point throughout the week. I would say maybe the most you should have is maybe 2 to 3, but don't go any more than that. Have a cheat meal, guys. Don't deprive yourself. There's such good, and trust me, I love food. I love it a ton. I always have a cheat meal at some point throughout the week, 1 to 3, because it just keeps me sane, honestly. So don't be afraid to have a cheat meal. Again, we just don't want to overdo it here, guys. So again, let's recap here. So you want to eat your fruits and vegetables, all right? You want to drink plenty of water to stay hydrated throughout the day, throughout your workouts. You want to avoid eating to the point where you can hardly move and you feel sluggish. You want to make sure you have the mentality of where you don't beat yourself up if you eat too much or you eat something bad like sugar or fat. Incorporate a cheat meal because you are gonna, it's gonna help with your sanity levels at this point, but don't overdo it. Only stick to like 1 to 3 cheat meals a week, and maybe space them out too. Don't have like 3 in a row because you're really gonna feel sluggish. So try to have these habits, try to develop these nutritional habits, because trust me, this is the lifestyle we're trying to look for here at Fitness Psychology. I'm not gonna try and pitch you a diet that's gonna help you lose weight in just 10 days because it's unrealistic. This is a lifestyle I want you to have because you need to feel confident with yourself and with your health. These nutritional habits I just mentioned here is gonna do exactly that. So make sure you incorporate these into your life. And guys, let me know, is there a nutritional habit that I didn't mention that you want to develop your own? Let me know. Be happy to hear here. So guys, thank you again for watching this video. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button, and I will see you on the next video.